Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hello, natural gas friends. Looking at natural gas on the hourly time frame, and again, I've switched over to NGJ, the April contracts. So we had a huge bull move, comparatively speaking, of course, to natural gas today. The bulls finally showing up convincingly for the first time on this oversold bounce. And how do you know it's convincing? Number one, look at the volume. Stair step of increasing bull volume showing that power. And number two, we're not seeing a dump on this pullback. We're seeing very contained consolidation. Right now, we're looking at support of 2757. A couple patterns I would be drawing here. I'd be drawing a little downtrend resistance line there, and then I'd also be drawing a potential horizontal support line where we're finding support. You can see that little pattern, that pennant is getting tighter and tighter, and we should see a clear break. We could even pull back a little bit more significantly and still be normal and healthy considering where we came from. So we are looking for continuation here because of how well we are holding up on the hourly time frame after this bull move. So I'm going to be watching the daily time frame because we don't have our higher high yet on the daily. We've got our higher low now. So let's zoom in and take a look at things. We had our low of 2641 and now our higher low of 2653. So a higher low by 1.2 pennies. And now we need a break of 2813 to get our higher low and higher high. But the 10-day moving average resistance is right there, and that did reject the last bounce attempt where we had another bear flag that led to downside. So that 10-day moving average resistance is 2813, and that is right at the level the bulls need to break. So pretty much from here, if the bulls are going to continue this oversold bounce, we're going to have to close above the 10-day moving average resistance, which will in turn lead to a bullish MACD cross. We can see the hour or the daily RSI is already coming off of oversold. It's in the low 30s. So all about 2813 tomorrow, and we'll see if we can close over that level. After we get a break of 2813, the next resistance level we're going to be looking at, there's lots of nice room to the upside. I'm looking at 286, previous support, now resistance, and then 289. So 286, 289 if we can get above the 10-day moving average resistance. UNG, so we have that little double low here. We actually formed a lower low, 649 and 648, but holding that level by a penny. And then we saw this follow through. So for UNG, we need to get a break of 678. And then we have a gap to fill up to 714. So keep an eye on this oversold bounce. It's starting to play out more significantly now. Now that our higher low has been established, we are no longer seeing the potential of this bear flag, and now we're looking for a higher high. Inventory report is not until Thursday, so we have another day where the bulls can make this move and look for continuation. Weekly time frame, a bit of a setback in the sense that we had a clear bullish reversal dragonfly doji, but we had the lower open with the gap down open on the contract rollover to start this week. So we need to see a close above 678 to end this week for it to be our strongest, and the first gap 714 just like on the daily time frame. So natural gas bulls couldn't have asked for a better day today, and the consolidation again overnight right now is confirming that the bulls are serious on this move. So the volume and the healthy consolidation proving that this move has strength behind it. So we'll be looking for continuation tomorrow. 2788 and 2813, the first two important resistances, and we'll have a new support level by tomorrow morning. The consolidation low of this breakout will be our new support level that we look at, and we'll see how we start tomorrow morning, early in the morning. And just want to give a shout out, there were some members in our chat room, our commodities chat room, who early this morning, before I was even in the zone, I was doing my daily routine and getting things ready, and they were all over this move before it even really started to play out. They started pointing things out and saying the move was starting to look bullish, and they certainly reaped the rewards. Some of them made their bullish entries pre-market. So shout out to you guys. Well done on your own. I had nothing to do with those entries, and we're looking for continuation. Thanks for watching. We'll check back in tomorrow.